this evening in this interaction meet. So actually, we just wanted to know, confirm that your participation. I mean, we already had one meeting, physical meeting, but on that meeting, only 8 of the alumni were there. Although we sent invitation to around 60 alumni. Today here also, I mean, we are here in the group. We are having around 52 alumni, and we personally interacted before adding all the alumni in the group to ensure their presence in the meeting. I mean, what is important is that at least we need 50 alumni for this meeting. I mean, on the day of the physical interaction. So I am little wondering, even in a online meeting, we are having only 23 or 24 alumni. So what will be the fate of the physical interaction with the NEC PR team visit? And this was also highlighted earlier that this particular interaction with the alumni, this is important. This is important in the sense this carry grade. So I mean, based on the interaction of the alumni, NEC PR team provides some grade to us, and that each grade counts for achieving a higher grade for the institute. I think somewhere perhaps I failed to interact or to convince all the alumni to attend the meeting. Somewhere this is a failure from my side, so I could not make all of us to be here in the meeting.
Arun sir.
Sir.
It is not your fault because we are working in a team and we all actually communicated to all the members whoever we have proposed. So don't take the blame on yourself.
No, that is fine. But this is really very, I mean.
Yes, it is.
Very sad. Yeah, I mean, even in an online meeting, and all the alumni who are the part of the institute, they have passed out from here. They are doing some activity, and obviously they are now going to represent us during this interactive meet. So I was expecting that at least 45 to 50 will be there, because we are going to hold an online meeting. Okay. So I mean, this was my submission. I was expecting, but still I expect that on the day of the physical meet, and before the physical meet, on the physical meet that we are having on 16th evening, I mean, the university has asked us to organize one physical meet with the alumni on 7th, because on 7th there was a physical meet of the students with the university. I mean, we are having one meet among the students, one among the research scholar, and one among the alumni. So I mean, on 7th we are having another physical meeting here in Bipin Chandrapal in the university. So I mean, I request this much I can. I request on behalf of the university or behalf of the committee, I request all the alumni, please spare 2 days for the sake of the university, please, because
excuse me, sir. Do you listen to me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Deptush Chakraborty, alumni from the Department of Statistics. Will you please repeat what you had said about the interaction on the 7th or something else? Actually, in this duration, I failed my network, so I could not listen.
Okay. Actually, I mean, university has proposed, I mean, alumni meet. I mean, whoever we are here have in this group, on 7th. On the 7th, we are also having a student meet, a research scholar meet, and then a alumni meet at 1 p.m. So I, on behalf of the university, behalf of this alumni committee, request you all to please present on the day 7th, and on the 16th, that on the final, I mean, on the actual day when we will having the interaction with the NEC PR team. So on 7th, please manage few hours to attend the meet. That will not last more than half an hour, but still your presence is so important, because here the number matters, because they wanted to have.
One thing I have to say once again,
Yeah.
It is my personal request. Don't take it other way. Will you please do one thing? Either you can prepone this program or 2 or 3 days postpone this program, because on 8th I have the doctor appointment at Guwahati, so I have to
Mhm.
leave my station on 7th. So unfortunately, it is not
Yeah.
for me to present here,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
and
Okay. Okay.
and unfortunately I could not present in the last meeting also, because you scheduled the time on 20th, and suddenly it was preponed, and I was unable to attend that meeting also. So I think some extent it is my failure by any means. Till I am requesting you, if it possible, please either prepone this program or postpone this after 10. Is it possible so?
Yeah, I mean, this is a decision by the administration, so I have to talk to them. I mean, right at this moment, I cannot say. So I will talk to them and then inform this in the group. And
Okay.
Devatush, this is fine that you have shared your this one. And even if you miss on the 7th, I will request you please be present on the 16th.
Yeah,
16th
definitely.
evening.
Actually, to make myself present in this on the 16th, I have
Mhm.
scheduled it on actually 8th, 9th, and 10th for the doctor visit. Actually,
Thank.
my father is a cardiac patient. He's in serious condition.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm doing this actually.
Okay. Thank you, Devatush. Thank you. And one more thing, and I think all of we, like all the alumni, they must have taken at least one vaccination dose. I mean, this is one of the prerequisite to attend the meeting, because this is the requirement that we need that all those who will attend, at least they have taken one dose of vaccine. So I think by this time, all of us, many of us have taken double dose, 2 doses, but at least one doses we must have taken. So this was my mm, brief uh, concern about this, and that I have tried to share here. And now I mean, on the day of the meet, I mean, the PR team would like to know about your opinion, like what is your contribution for the institute, and I mean, how you are now involved with your institute. So few questions may be there, and we need to, I mean, from the alumni side, you need to answer, attend those. And I think that will not be a problem, and I mean, that will not be a problem at all to attend those questions. But we should also take care that any question should not go unattended. So I mean, it is not like that all the 50 whoever will attend on those, all the 50 have to answer all the questions, but at least some of you may take the lead and try to respond to them. So may I now request Anupam sir and Govind sir or Alfred sir, if they have anything to discuss or with the alumni here. So sirs, please. And then we'll listen from the alumni, I mean, about their opinions. So Anupam sir or Govind sir or Alfred sir, please.
अनुपम जी.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, yes.
The main concern for the moment, what I am thinking is that what Arun sir said, the participant. So it should be, if not 50, then it should be nearly 40, 45 around. Then also we can excuse that 5 or 10 plus minus 5. It is okay. But if it is 20 or like that, it will be a big problem for that day. So I request all the alumni members here present, and we should also take the lead again to tell or to talk with the alumni who are in the group individually, so that they can come and to make the meeting successful one. This is one thing. And another thing that what Arun sir said, that no question should be unattended from our side or from the side of the alumni. And it is not like that something extraordinary or something extravagant we are saying about our university. What is in reality, we should say. And the thing is that we should present our university in better way. That is the only request I am mm, just a request to all the alumni, that just present our university in front of that those members, uh, and we hope that we'll do better. Now again I am telling that we should all of us in this group or whoever present in this meeting today, we should take some initiative to call our friends or to who are in this group. At least they have some time, they find some time and fix the program accordingly so that they can attend at least on 16th. So that's all, Arun sir. It's my just concern, big concern.
Thank you, Anupam sir. Thank you. Govind sir. Govind sir, if you are listening to me. So Alfarid sir, you are here. So I mean,
Yes, yes.
so sir, please.
Can I
Yes,
say
yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good evening to all those who are present here today in this rehearsal kind of an online meeting we are having this evening. I welcome all of you on behalf of this committee and from the Assam University side. I'd just like to take a cue from the last meeting, which was where our Madam Professor Jyoti Bhattacharya had attended, and she had made some very important points as far as this alumni meeting with the peer team members on 16th September is concerned. She as far as I remember, she had made this point about how alumni are a little more special than the existing students and the other different, stakeholders that are part and parcel and within the campus and within the university system. And as far as the alumni are concerned, they have become the brand ambassadors of the institution in a sense, and they carry the name, the flag, the staff of the insignia of this university wherever they go. They are to be they are the flag bearers in a way of this institution. So from that respect, a lot of how your reaction or interaction and your meeting with the peer team goes will also have a very strong, important, significant bearing on the overall impression of the university, because now all of you, most of the illustrious alumni of our institution, they come from different cross sections of society. We would like to have an eclectic group of people who represent different spheres of life, like politics, sports, business, entrepreneurship, engineers, and different professions and different vocations and different ways of life. So if we are able or successful enough to bring along this group of people who were part and parcel of our institution, and they put forward their best step forward in their interaction, I think it will have a strong impression on the peer team and their impression about the institution as whole. So in that, one of the things that comes to my mind is one of the possible question that you might expect as alumni of Assam University is what or how you can, as alumni or members of this institution, can contribute to the overall growth, development, and progress of this educational institution. We are aware of the realities, the ground realities. We are aware that we are located in a remote corner. We are aware about the geographical loophole, bottlenecks, and the physical, limitations. But despite this, what are the ways, means, mechanisms, strategies, approaches, methods by which we can, contribute to creating a more seamless kind of relationship of this institution with the society at large. And this is something that is going to be fundamental to how you react, or what they throw at you and how you throw back at them. This is going to be at the heart of this conversation that will take place on the 16th of September. I have a feeling like this. So it would be better if we can, just work on those, ideas mentally, like, just think about the ways and how, because I also remember Jyoti Bhattacharya mentioning ki, instead of, nitpicking and picking up, these issues that affect and afflict the institution, it would be better to talk about the larger socio-economic, cultural dimensions of the contribution of Assam University to the larger uh, mm, growth, development, prosperity of this region as in particular, and our state of Assam as a whole. So that, I think, can be the approach that members of the alumni can have or keep in mind when they go about, in this conversation. I think, Arun sir, this is my, feeling at this moment, when I, engage with our dear members of the alumni.
Yeah, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Very valuable sort of suggestions that you have made, and I think this is going to help our alumni substantially. So, Abul, I was reading a text that you have shared that it will be more, appropriate if we discuss something on the sort of question that will be asked during the interaction. I mean, it is really difficult to guess what sort of question they will ask, but in general, they may ask something like your contribution, or what you feel about your institute, or what sort of activities that your institute should undertake to have a better picture among on a national scale. Alfred sir, I mean, Alfred sir,
Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes.
I mean, we may expect that this sort of question they will ask, no? I mean, how the alumni or how you people are contributing to the institute. I mean, this is
Yes,
one
yes.
of the common questions that we may expect
Yeah,
during the interaction. And how
yeah.
you are involved with your institute, after you have passed out from your institute, now
Yes,
how you are
yes, yeah.
involved with your institute. So this sort of thing may be asked during the interaction. So
Yeah.
the interaction will not last for more than 40 minutes. I mean,
Yeah.
at maximum it will be 40 minutes, but I mean, they are quite intelligent, no? They will ask few questions and they will be able to understand everything. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we also need to be
And
little
sir,
quick.
this just reminded me, just a second, sir, if I may.
Mhm.
If they would be very, in a very genial and very innocently, they'll be putting questions at you. But
Mhm.
how you respond to this innocent
Yeah.
and very
Mhm.
friendly kind of questions, how you
Mhm.
respond to these questions,
Mhm.
are all going to be evaluated in different parameters.
Parameters.
So I request our members, our alumni members, to be absolutely careful about the choice of words, the way they present their views, because each and everything they put in will have bearing on the way it is perceived by the members of the peer team. So even though the questions are very friendly, very informal, very kind of, innocuous, the answers to these questions have to be very strategic and very pinpointed and very, specific to what the point that you are trying to raise. That is the point I wanted to make,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes,
Mm.
yes, yes, yes.
So,
Okay. So
Arun
now let
Arun
us
sir,
hear from them, sir.
Arun sir,
Yes,
Sir.
yes.
just one point, I want to. They may ask one very simple question that is there any alumni association in the university, or if it is there, then how you are connected to this association? What is your contribution to this association? So this is a very simple
Yes,
question,
yes,
but
yes.
we should answer or prepare,
Yeah.
because I don't know the exact status of the alumni association in university at the moment.
Mhm.
So we should be careful about answering this question.
So, sir, I would like to add, I mean,
Mm.
in each of the department, we are having a separate alumni association, and
That
centrally,
is,
we are also having one alumni association. So, departments maybe at an interval of 2 years or 3 years, they usually conduct that alumni association.
yes, yes.
Yeah. So, sir, let us hear from them if they have some concern or suggestion that we'll try to address if they are having. So, may I now request the alumni to share their views? We are having around 22 alumni here in this meeting. So, may I request them to share their views?
Oru sir, let me know one thing. In the interaction, yeah, I'm Daptos Chakraborty from SS College. I'm the alumni from the Department of Statistics.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, let me know one thing. In the alumni meeting, whether they will meet with us in the department wise or in a single gathering.
It is in a single gathering.
Okay.
It is in a single gathering, and that will be held in Bipin Chandrapal on
Okay.
16th evening.
16.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
in a single gathering. Yes.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Is it audible, sir?
Yes, yes, yes.
You are
Yeah, sir.
audible.
This is Vishwajit. Vishwajit from MBA department. I passed out from MBA department on 2014. So I am an alumni of this university. So I just want to know, like, maybe for the first time I have been added in the group. So I have no idea, like, why we are added, and moreover, what I really don't know what the next group is going to ask. And maybe on my terms, if I can say, like, there are more alumni, if they can be added. So for adding them, I think if some kind of activity could be organized, some kind of activity in any way, you can involve them, and some way you can create a good vibes. I think the scenario can be much more better. So that is why I am saying it, so because alumni are not connected with the university right now, maybe. So that's the reason I'm just that was my concern actually.
Yeah. So, Bishwajit, thank you. I mean, Bishwajit, can you please add a little more? Like, no, how we can aware them little more so that they can participate actively.
Sir, first of all, see, maybe we passed a long back in the sense like 4 to 5 years back, but we are not that much connected to the university. I was from MBA department. Still, I'm little bit connected, but other people are not that much connected. So, if some kind of activities could be organized in this period, any sort of activity, or like if you can maybe you can connect or like felicitate some alumni. So in this way, I think a good vibes can be created, and once it is created, probably it would be good for the next visit. Why I am saying it, so like we know what sort of questions, what sort of questions they are going to place, and as you are saying that it matters, so that's the reason I am just saying. I think it may work.
Okay. So
Can I take this, sir?
Sure.
Respond to Biswajit.
Yes. Sir,
Biswajit,
please.
and to all members who are present here. I see the approach can be department specific as far as alumni initiative and alumni activity is concerned. For instance, Biswajit, I just like to give you an instance. For instance, our Department of Mass Communication, we are having our silver jubilee this year. So we have completed 25 years of our department. So in this entire year, we are planning an alumni, lecture series. So this is going to be a year-long, affair where every month or every week, like twice a month, we plan to bring in into our alumni who are working in different sectors to be speaking on specific areas through an online mode. So that is an initiative we are planning, and this is going to be an year-long affair. So similarly, I think other departments can also pick up some kind of initiative. But the problem with activities that physically it might not be possible for people to come down physically to the campus. So in this COVID period, one great opportunity that has come up is this opportunity of the online mode of interaction. And this is something that we can exploit to our advantage, I think. And it has turned out to be very beneficial, because earlier people whom we could not even imagine calling to our university because of physical distance and cost and expenditure and logistics, and now it is possible, because now it is just a matter of creating a online kind of a forum, and then invite people, and then have a very constructive and fruitful engagement in terms of sharing of ideas and initiatives like this. So this is my point. Biswajit, do you agree with this thought, or is there anything else that we can do?
Yeah. No. You have suggested a very good medium. As of now, since COVID is going on, so that can be done. At least you can bring some alumni and you can make them engage with the students. So that in this way also they can think that no, I am anyway connected to the university, and they can
Yeah,
even contribute.
part of the
So that's the best part. That's the best part, because their experience will also they can share with the students. So that can
definitely.
be done, but the thing is that there is a very short period of time we are left with. So yes, and moreover, I think if if we can connect some students union, then also it can be we can easily reach out to the students. I think maybe students union. Man, it's just a thought
No,
it
I
came
mean,
to my mind.
Biswajit, I mean, now our focus is not to only cater to these next, 2 weeks or 3 weeks and do something and just keep a record of it. That is one way of
Achha.
dealing with it. And the other way is to look at it in a long-term, long-term perspective, and just sort of create a system or a process by which there is a regular kind of a contact or touch with the inside world with the outside world. So this is something that we need to develop, I
Okay.
think. And this is a good opportunity to make a
Yes, sir.
beginning. At least we are talking to each other. That itself is a good progress, I think, because we hardly get to talk to each other. I mean, people who have passed out from our university. So
100%, 100%.
yes, yes.
I thought like it was you were speaking to the 2 week session.
No,
100%, sir.
not.
That's really
Yes.
nice. And understood, sir. So that would be very nice, sir. That in this way, both the ends will be motivated and
Yes,
will
yes,
be educated
definitely.
as well.
Yeah.
That-
And one more thing
So
before I
as of
forget,
now,
yeah.
tell me,
Yes,
tell
Biswajit, continue.
sir. Sorry for the interruption, sir.
I was just this is just a little off the track, but just before I forget, one thing we need to ensure on the day of the interaction on 16th is that we need because of the guidelines being provided, we all the members who will be present on the interaction will have to maintain all the COVID appropriate kind of behavior. So that would include wearing N95 mask and maintaining distance and sitting away from each other. All those protocols will be maintained, and we'll try to ensure all of us should instill this idea when we come to the Bipin Pal venue on that day. So that I think
Okay, sir.
the members will be keenly observing whether we are maintaining the COVID protocols or not during the interaction. So this is something we will silently be maintaining on our own, okay, without anybody having to tell or inform or instruct the people to maintain these things. So this should be clear to all of us, isn't it, Vishwajit? Or
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah.
Obviously, sir. So
Yes, sir.
that
Yes.
I think everybody will maintain it.
Yeah, that we need to follow. I mean, this is they will critically check it whether we are complying with this COVID guideline or not. So this is another important aspect that we need to follow this. And Bishwajit, your suggestion is well taken, and this is a very valuable suggestion. And obviously, this will help us to grow institute and the alumni together in long run. I mean, it is also important for the university to recognize and to reward the alumni. No, I mean, there should be a both side interaction. It is not like that always the alumni will be in touch with the institute, but at the same time the institute should also be in touch with the alumni and to recognize and to reward them. So this will create no awareness among them. This will help maintaining a healthy relationship between the institute and the alumni. So your suggestions are well taken.
Exactly.
Bishri, thank you. So any more suggestions or views that anyone would like to share with us?
Yeah, sir, I'm Daptosh once again.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Actually, Orupam sir pointed out a very pertinent fact that whether they'll ask a question that whether there is any alumni association in our university. Sir, actually, in all, and you have given a reply that yes, there is a alumni association centrally, and definitely every department has have their own alumni association. Now, as this type of question may come in the interaction, then I think we the alumni should be introduced in a single group. Till now, I am not introduced in such a group. So if there is any such a group, then you please introduce me. And definitely, if we come in a single platform, then we can share our views, as well as we may make a communication among ourselves, that we can present ourselves in a free flow moment, manner in front of the peer teams. So it is my you can say a sort of request.
Yeah. So Devatosh, thank you. So if I have understand your this view correctly, so you are trying to mean that to introduce or to add all the alumni in the centrally the alumni association that we are having.
Yes,
This is what you are. Okay. So that I will need to check with. I mean, there is another alumni group that being centrally managed. Okay, so I'll obviously try to explore that one. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, good evening, everyone. This is Bipranshu Bhattacharjee, alumni of Department of Business Administration. So, author of Life Direction. So, my main concern or the main discussion of today is the number of the participants. So, my question is there any transportation facility available in that evening for the alumni for that program?
Yes, that we will arrange.
Yes, yeah, that is important. Yes.
Yeah, that we will arrange. I mean,
Okay,
we will arrange for a bus.
This is a very important point.
Yeah, we will arrange one bus.
Yeah, because this is a very important point, because the program is in the evening, and maximum of the participants may not have their own vehicle, and the distance is also matters. So the transportation facility will be very helpful to increase the number.
Yeah. So, Bipranshu, thank you. We will arrange bus service for this one. There will not be any issue with the transportation. Yeah, and we will also try to make arrangement for refreshment and other things. I mean,
fine. No, transportation facility. Transportation is much
it is
more
most
important.
Yeah,
refreshment will be there. It is obvious, kind of thing. Thank you so much.
Yeah. One thing, sir, is there any specific dress code?
No, not like that.
Can I add some more issues?
Yes, madam.
Yes,
please.
Okay, thank you for giving me the opportunity. Actually, I am from Kachar College. I teach Sanskrit in Kachar College, and I did my PhD from Assam University in 2010. Way back in 2010, I completed my PhD from Assam University. So it was a nice time we spent there, and even now it's nice meeting all of you. And my name is Shilpi Dotto Mojumdar, Dr. Shilpi Dotto Mojumdar. I am a professor of Sanskrit. Now, I had certain points to clarify. One thing is that, as Viprangshu mentioned a little while ago, the transportation will be of great help on that particular day, that is 16th, and if possible, even on 7th of August. And since our college is also lined up for this NAC re-accreditation process on the same, in the same month of September, so I hope I will be able to make it there in the university. If there is no other assignment assigned to me for that particular day. And I will request the organizers to kindly email me the exact timings, email the members the exact timings, so that we can place this before our employers, authorities, so that we can be available, because we will need some email. And apart from that, if it would be nice if you would clarify what role the university actually expects from the alumni. That would be nice of you. And already two of my colleagues from Hailakandi College and GC College, Dr. Shandhani Nath and Dr. Shebabrata Bhattacharjee, had attended the meet on the last meet which was held. So I would like to seek some clarifications on the points which I raised a little while ago. Thank you again.
So, Madam, thank you for the queries that you have raised. So, I mean that you have raised. First, the
Sir,
official communication. We will send the official communication to all the alumni to attend the meet. First on 7th and another on 16th. That will send an email. Official communication will be made. On 16th, there will be bus service. But I am not sure whether this can be provided on 7th, because university bus service may not be provided on the 7th. But this is confirmed that on 16th we will be able to provide the bus service.
Good evening, sir.
Yes.
Good evening, sir. Myself, Dr. Mithun Nath, alumni of Political Science Department. Sir, you have mentioned about a common question that PRT members may ask to the alumni, that is there any alumni association and how you contribute to that. That was your question. That was a possible question, as you mentioned. And if they ask me such a question, and if I reply honestly that I have attended only one meeting on 19th August 2021, and apart from that I have no other contribution, formal contribution to as alumni. Okay, so if I replies in such a way, that may be an honest reply, but it will not score. It will not help you scoring. But this is my concern. So I want to know what should be the common answer or almost similar answer of the alumni that will help you scoring.
So, Dr. Mithun, thank you. This is an excellent question. I mean, I just wanted to know, do you popularize your department or the university to others? Do you speak about the university or your department to the others? Like, this is this sort of curriculum is here, and these are some, opportunities are there. Like, if the students are being, if the students take admission, and so there are various other opportunities. So something like
Of
this,
course.
do you have ever popularized this sort of thing with among your colleagues or with others?
Of course, always.
So this is one sort of contribution. This is one sort of contribution to your institute, to your department. Alfred sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So would you like to add something on this?
Yes,
This is what I think. This is not
yes,
on.
yes.
Yes. So please add something.
Yes, to respond to Dr. Mithun's query, this is very important for all of us to realize that most of the things that we do after we pass out from the institution is to have a sense of pride and a sense of belonging and a sense of identity that we carry of the institution with us. And it remains with us for all times to come. The moment we feel this sense of pride, we are contributing to the institution in some intangible, immeasurable ways. So one of the ways I feel I get a great sense of cooperation from our alumni who are placed in particularly these metropolitan cities like Delhi, particularly, where when our students run around and they are concerned about their internship and their training and their jobs and placement, there are these people who come to their help in some or the other way, either in their arranging for some accommodation, or setting up some networks, or giving them some leads. They might not directly be involved in giving them a job or an internship, but there are these departmental platforms, particularly these online platforms, where there are great chit chat and conversations and sharing of ideas that take place, that ultimately translate into some tangible you know uh, uh, points for our existing students. And this very aspect is a big contribution on the part of the alumni for continuing with the legacy, the reputation, the identity of the present student, in helping them out, in showing them the way, in guiding them, in showing them in instilling in them a sense of pride in the positions that they hold in different sectors. So that itself is also, I look at it as some sort of a contribution that you speak of, Dr. Mithun. Am I making sense to you, or am I going off track in this response?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And sir, would you like to continue, take it from
Yeah,
here?
I think
Yes.
this is most
Sir,
appropriate response. This is the most
sir, may I
appropriate
say something,
response.
sir?
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Hello,
Yes.
Vishwajit.
sir. Can I say something?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Sir,
Yes.
just a thought came to my mind, sir. Sir, we all are disconnected, and it's nothing like it's an open secret. So first of all, I think, sir, we have some days. Let's connect with all the alumni, and we ask them the suggestion they can bring it to us. I mean, for the university, for the betterment of the university. In this way you can get a it can create a good vibes, or it will make them feel like, for the sense of belongingness, they will put some kind of suggestion like you do this and that, or like we can do this and that. So in this way they will think good for the university. So
Absolutely.
in and maybe in this way we can make connected. I mean, we can bring them
Yes. Yes.
connected in one platform, and we
Yeah.
can say that you please come on the next visit. So that's the way you can bring them. So that
Yeah.
is one part. And moreover, I think we are 29 participants. We do not know each other. So first of all, we should know each other.
Yes. Yes.
That's the first
Yeah.
point. One point is like,
Yeah.
we must say something like, I spent 2 years of my tenure. So how this benefited us? So in this way, we will say some positive words, or like whatever negative. This is a platform, how in-house platform. So in this way we can know each other. I think this way we can practice the things. So that was
Yes.
my concern.
Yeah. Biswajit, just to give you an example, okay, just to cite an example and also to respond to Dr. Mithun's query, I teach in the Department of Mass Communication. Okay, so before I even joined in 2006, that was 15 years back, we had a student. He was from the first or the second batch. That was in 1999 or 2000. I'm not very sure, but today his name is Dr. Sanjay Pal. He even did his PhD from our department later. So Today, he is the editor of a news channel called News 18 Assam, that is headquartered in Guwahati. So, how you contribute to your institution? This is an example. 2 or 3 years back, Dr. Sanjay Pal came to our department, and he organized a campus placement drive where 3 or 4 students were picked up for recruitment in ETV when he was in ETV. And later, when he joined News 18, he again came back and organized another such initiative where a couple of our students were picked up. It was an all Assam drive. They visited all the different, mass communication departments to other universities also. So here they could find only two, good enough students who could read, write multiple languages. That is the criteria for journalism, which is standard industry practice. So the point is, when you are in a position of power, when you have that position to take a decision, he opted to come to Assam University because he is an alumni of our department. So we felt very good, we felt very proud that he has come back and taken some students along with him back to his organization. So that is the connect that he forged with our department as some sort of a gratitude, I think. And we are always proud to have him back in our department whenever he visits Silchar. Or he's just one example. There are so many
Sir,
others also. Yeah.
Exactly. Sir, my point was like, now we are trying to bring the alumni, right, in one platform. So my point was like,
Yes.
in a way, like you can ask suggestion with the alumni, like how we can make the university more beautiful or more productive. So in this way, they will give some kind of suggestion, and then you ask them, like, you come on the 7th. We have arranged a meeting where all your suggestions will be taken, and then we will get it out what to do or not to do. So in this way, you can make the alumni involved in the system. That was my first point. और तो दूसरा तो है ही सर, we are here and we can say like how what was the productiveness we took from the university. So हम लोग आपस में अगर डिस्कस करेंगे then माने it would be good for the visit. That was my point. मतलब हम लोग बहुत लोग हैं यहाँ. If we can speak like 2 lines also, like how this university contributed in our life. So 2 lines.
Definitely, this is going to be the key. Yeah.
You can understand the, हाँ तो उसमें क्या है सर, हम लोग समझ सकते हैं what is the viewpoint for the university. I think I have made my point right.
Yes. I really wish that at least 50 people today joined.
My point is we could have had a. Right now we have 27 participants. At least they can. First of all, we can introduce ourselves, and then we can say like 2 years we have spent, or like 5 years we have spent. This was the contribution that was made to our life, and we can contribute in so and so way. At least we can know each other how we can contribute first. Then you collect other alumni.
Sir, may I say something?
Yes, please.
My name is Ananya Datta, and I.
No, you have gone mute, Ananya. Please. Yeah,
your mic is mute.
Sir, am I audible?
Yeah. Now you are.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I had a call. So the problem is that I may sound polarized about it, but since the number of participants in the alumni meet matters a lot, so at least we have to target people who can actually turn up on 16th, if not on 7th. For that, we need to at least communicate with people who are based nearby to the university, considering Silchar, Karimganj, and Hailakandi. We had added, like you had added 50 people to the group, but only 27 turned up, including you all people. So at least if we add 100 people to the group, at least 50 will turn up or 40 will turn up. So first thing that we can do, even I'm not in the group, IQSC group, I'm not there. So first of all, I suggest you people to add more people who are based locally. Please don't take offense in my words, but this will at least help people to come on that day, because people from Guwahati or Kolkata or Delhi or London cannot
Yes, yes. They'll not be able to make it anyway.
Ananya, we are not listening to you. Ananya, you are here?
Hello. Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, we have in this group, we are very careful. We are very careful in adding the alumni and whatever you suggested. No, so we try to have the alumni in this group from this Kachar, Karimganj, and Hailakandi, and
Sir,
we tried.
myself is not there in the group, sir. I attended the physical meeting on 2019, but I am
Okay,
also not in
actually,
the group.
yeah. These are based
Sir,
on
हम
the
लोग
inputs from the
Sometimes, like
departments.
at least 2-3 people may have missed out. So kindly look into that matter, sir.
Okay. Oh,
Yes, yes.
surely we'll look into it, and we'll add your.
And Arun
Ananya,
sir,
we'll add you in the group.
Yeah, sure, sir. Thank you.
sir, Arun sir, I
Sir,
think all the members in the WhatsApp group
आपको
are
कितना
from this
participant
area only.
Yeah, they are from this valley only, from this Kachar,
Valley only.
Karimganj,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Hailakandi. Yes.
Okay.
And actually, the problem is, I mean, we cannot expect too many established alumni from these 3 districts. No,
Yeah.
this is one reality. I mean, our alumni are well established in many parts of India, and even they are serving in different parts of the world, and we are considering the alumni from the nearby areas, and this is one of the reason we are not getting too many established alumni from the 3 districts.
Correct.
And sir, one more thing. जब 7 तारीख को मीटिंग होगी and on the day of next visit, all have
Yes.
to come with the vaccination certificate. It is
Yeah.
mandatory.
Yes.
So at the time
हाँ,
of entry on the gate,
Arindam da wants to say
so
something. I think.
वो तो मोबाइल पे ही रहता है. I mean,
हाँ सर, वो लेके आना है वो सर.
हाँ. I mean, if they ask, then they have to
Arindam
show
da
it.
wants to say something, sir. Arindam da wants to say something. He's raising it.
Yes, Arindam, please. Arindam Gupta, please. विश्वजीत.
सर मैं एक चीज बोलना चाहता था, मतलब अरिंदम दा कुछ शायद बोलना चाहते हैं. मैं बोलना चाहता था कि सर if it is really crucial, the
Hello,
number
am
of
I audible
participants
now?
you are expecting, like
Yes, you are audible.
now you
I guess
are
there is some problem with the earphone. Hello, am I audible now?
Yes, Arindam. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Arindam. Yes.
Yeah. Just good evening. It is really an enlightening experience to listen to the vital points that has been raised so far for the meeting, for the all important meeting on 16th. I have just one small story to share regarding the connect what Mr. Bishwajit was trying to put across. I was in Hyderabad in 2017 for a treatment of my mother. So it was a first visit for me, and I was absolutely unaware of how to go about the treatment process. Until that point, someone from the university got to know that I am there. So those people were Telugu boys. One of them actually I knew. He has been a friend of mine who is just recently got his PhD from the university. So I got a few local Telugu fellows who were there all the time assisting over phone. Dada, if you need anything, we are part of the same university. Please let us know. How can we help you? Thankfully, things were sorted out easily. So there was not much of a help required, but I was so happy to see the gesture being part of the same university. And these people were required when my colleague from the Assam Tribune next year in 2018 January, they reached out to this gentleman who unfortunately passed away in the AIG hospital. These were the same group of boys who extended help. So this is how Assam University's alumni are being connected world over. And it's such a pleasure to, find people from the same university reaching out. So this is one story that I thought would absolutely rejuvenate us, all the members of the alumni here. Now, the point that I wanted to ask is, since we are connecting digitally and, in today's meeting over this Zoom platform, I guess one part of our discussion should be on ways they can ask us, the NEC peer team, they ask us, what is the status of universities' digital penetration? I mean, this area we must consider, looking into or addressing, or we might face a question like, how is the university doing its digital penetration in terms of, disseminating education in terms of, COVID crisis. So this area, I guess, we must address before we are actually facing the NEC peer team. So this is my small observation, and rest of the things, it's quite enlightening. Very vital issues raised regarding transportation, regarding how to approach the team which will be coming for this all important evaluation. And of course, connecting amongst ourselves is a very important thing, because we need to put across a very vibrant image of the university with all its positives and all its social concerns that this valley expects, that the state expects. So this much I had just had to say. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
So Arindam, thank you for sharing this. Short story, but the message of the story was very large enough to understand how the alumni are associated. Thank you, Arindam, and we'll also consider the other suggestions that you have shared with us. So, Dr. Abul, you are here. You shared a text in the group, and can you elaborate more on this? What you are trying to mean?
Yes, sir.
Dr.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, well, good evening.
Good evening.
Sir, actually, I was mentioning about that what the university is providing, whether university is providing any platform or such sort of thing for the placement of the alumni. Because here what we are seeing is that in this group, we are all almost placed. We are engaged in various sectors. But all the alumni of the Assam University are not actually placed or not working or not job oriented. So what what platform the university is providing for its alumni so that they get placed in various sectors? Because such type of questions may be raised by the peer team, and we will be able to answer in a better way if we get such type of information from the university. So it will help us a lot in answering such type of questions.
Yeah.
That was from my side, sir.
Yeah, Abul, that's a nice question, and it is very relevant. So, we are also having a placement cell. Alfred, sir, in
yes.
MBA, we are having a placement.
Yes, yeah. we have this central nodal, sort of center. We call it the CCPC, Career Counseling and Placement Cell. It is mostly looked after by Professor Devamolya Ghosh from the Department of Business Administration. So he is in a way sort of arranging for sort of campus drives and placement initiatives for almost all departments of the university at a central level. And whenever there are specific requirements, he always passes it to the departmental placement cell coordinators. So that is a system that has been in place for quite a few years now, and it has reached dividends also, because we have also had some leads that were directed to us from the CCPC cell. that is from the central nodal sort of center from Professor Devamulya Ghosh. And regarding that next, the other question that Dr. Fazlur has raised about what are the different, ways and platforms and opportunities available for students where there is a clear mismatch between employment and the number of people who pass out from the university. Dr. Aditi Nath, I think she's here. I recently saw in our university post, one of the Facebook posts, that she's already arranging. These are different examples of the ways through which one can prepare for different vocations and professions. She had initiated a program for UPSC and APSC training for our university students. It's going to be a month-long or 2-month kind of a program. So this is one. And second, I mean, these are possible ways in which you can look at this specific question. Other is we had set up a few, BVOC kind of programs also, along with our standard, integrated and master's courses. So till recently, we had BVOC courses in even subject like food processing or something like that. I'm not very sure. It was from the other side, from the science block. And from the humanities and social sciences, we had 2 subjects. One was something on management. It was a BVOC on management something, and one was on communication, that is how to handle camera and production, video production. But unfortunately, the thing is, there were not too many takers. Only 2 or 3 students finally turned up, and eventually it all fizzled out. And that is the problem with starting looking at things from a larger perspective, but yet we do not receive enough encouraging numbers. So that also sort of creates a block somewhere. So there are ways, there are initiatives taken, but it all depends on the interest level of the students also, and identify. And particularly now, for the benefit of all our members, I'd just like to mention there might be some questions on the interdisciplinary nature of education. So you might expect something key apart from your own specialized field. What else did you learn from the university? Were there mechanisms or processes in place that allowed you to study something that you wanted apart from your core areas? So that is what was part of our CBCS system. And that also now spills over to this new educational system, which is part of the national education policy. So when there are such kind of things, we may always, of course, take this approach of saying there were mechanisms in place that encouraged and promoted an interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary ways of learning in the campus. So that is my humble submission to the members who are present here today. It might, the point is, it might not have been in place during your time, but now as things are changing in the higher education sector, we are also moving along with the times, and these are the new realities of higher education right now. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for a very elaborative and very informative response to the query of Dr. Abul Fazal. So I think Abul Fazal and others, the response was sufficiently informative for us. Abul, that
Yes, sir.
response was fine?
Yes, sir, it was okay. And actually, such type of interactions help us to know about such things.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yes.
Activities, initiatives that the university has undertaken.
Yes, sir.
And Alfred sir rightly said, too many takers we are not having for many of the innovative programs that university started in recent past. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if any other,
I had a particular thing to ask.
Yes.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
can some portfolio be assigned to the alumni group so that the things can work even more faster, like secretary and joint secretary, or for that matter, other portfolio to the existing alumni so that they can work together as a group, as a team, and get to create new avenues of activity?
Okay, madam, this is a nice and very good suggestion, and I think we need to inquire with the IQSC as well as the administration. I mean, on this. So we'll back with a response on this once you place this issue with the IQSC, and once we are having some feedback from them, we'll share this in the group, ma'am. Thank you. I mean, we are not in a position to come with a decision on this right at this moment. So we'll discuss with the IQSC and then we'll back to all in this group on this. Thank you, madam.
Okay, that will be nice. That will
Yeah,
be
that
really
will be
nice.
nice. Yes, yes, yes.
Sir, 7 तारीख को, sir, as you said, sir, there will be one more meeting.
Yeah.
That is on 7th. So will it be on university itself?
Yeah, on Bipin Chandrapal, where we will meet on 16th, no?
So
on
sir,
the same venue.
on this part only, मैं उसमें सर बोल रहा था कि isn't it possible कि आप ये सिटी में ऑर्गेनाइज कर पाए? Because why I'm saying it so कि सर देखिए आप भी इसमें 24 participants है and you are expecting 50 to 60 participants, right? So मेरे हिसाब से सर अगर आप सिलचर में अगर आप किसी जगह में ऑर्गेनाइज कर पाते हैं and in a way you can माने some way you can bring them and फिर एक कनेक्ट बनेगा, फिर आप 16 तारीख, हाँ, तो उसमें क्या है कि मतलब एक अच्छा कनेक्ट बनेगा। हाँ, तो अगर 7 तारीख को ही लोग नहीं जा पाए तो 16 तारीख को वैसे ही नहीं जा पाएगा। मतलब वेरी प्रैक्टिकल सर, दैट इज।
Vishwajit, thank you. And I mean, 7th is too close. Today is 3rd, and at this moment, I think university will not change its venue from Bipin Chandrapal from university campus to the town. I mean, arranging something in town that involves no money, and once this is something related with the money, so lots of approval and other things, financial concurrence, the government things, the government procedures that are involved. Still, your suggestion is well taken. I will discuss with the IQSC and I will share it in the group on Monday itself, on 5th. That will be fine, Vishwajit?
Yeah, sir. I just said, sir, कि मतलब ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग वहाँ पर present हैं, मतलब यही मेरा intention.
हाँ.
No, actually, just to respond to Vishwajit very quickly, for the mock kind of for the 7th event, we are looking at it as some sort of a mock kind of a dress rehearsal kind of a thing for the actual event on 16th. So when we are actually doing it at the venue itself, Bipin Pal, and we are looking at how the people are entering and how the security personnel are reacting to your COVID certificates and things. I mean, we are looking at the whole sort of infrastructure and ecosystem that will be in place on that particular day. So that will also alert us to all possible goof ups that might possibly take place on that day, and not with the alumni per se, but with the other stakeholders that will be involved in that entire process, like refreshment, where will these coffee filters and tea cups will be kept, what kind of tea, I mean all the other related logistics, how the university is arranging, that is also something that we are going to look at on 7th, or how the people are, or isn't it, Amit sir, or am I not correct here in this assessment?
Yes, yeah, because this is a sort of rehearsal.
How are we parking our cars at the parking area, or where are the buses being parked? We are trying to look at all these things so that things can be corrected for the actual day.
Yes, sir.
Understood, sir. Completely understood, sir. Okay, sir.
So, I mean, if there are additional suggestions, questions, concerns that can be shared in the group, and we will try to address, because it is almost 90 minutes we are sitting for this meeting. So, Anupam sir.
Yeah, sir, it's the end of, I think, sir, it is going to be the end of discussion right now. So,
Yes,
sir,
yes.
मैं इतना ही बोलना चाहूंगा sir. Most important thing, when we were at university, we felt so there is a lagging in between industry and academic relationship. वो हम लोगों ने देखा था.
yeah.
और right now also हम लोग ये देखे कि उतना improvement हुआ नहीं है. उसमें सर एटलीस्ट यूनिवर्सिटी हैज टू वर्क ऑन. फिलहाल के लिए जो आसपास में जो अच्छे खासा जो इंडस्ट्री फैक्ट्रीज बनाए हुए हैं उनसे ही आप थोड़ा रिलेशन बिल्डिंग सोचिए. तो मतलब ये एक बनाना पड़ेगा सर, दैट द नेटवर्क हैज टू बी मतलब फॉर्म. सो
Correct,
इसको
yes.
आप प्रायोरिटी में थोड़ा देखिए सर.
हाँ, विश्वजीत.
इसको सर थोड़ा प्रायोरिटी में
हाँ.
देखिए. मतलब ये मेरा रिक्वेस्ट रहेगा सर.
Vishwajit.
Yes, tell me, sir.
Yeah, Vishwajit. So I would like to add, we are having Dr. Anupam Das Talukdar here, and who is a part. I mean, we are also having a cell in the university now who looks into industry, academia, these activities.
वो सर पहले भी था सर. आया था
No,
तब भी था, आज भी है.
it's around 1 year
हाँ,
old.
तो वो सर उसके बारे में नहीं है सर. आप उसका एक्टिविटी लिस्ट वो है सर. आप खुद ही समझ सकते हैं सर.
I understand. Okay, let us have some input from Dr. Anupam. Anupam sir.
Yes.
Anupam sir, you are part of the industry academia cell. So can you add something on this?
Actually, this committee, what we have now, it is just constituted just 1 year back, and we are just working on it with the local industries at the moment, and and we are trying to have some collaborations with other industries. But presently, we are working with this our local and nearby industries. So the process is going on, and we are working on it, and we have some collaborations with some local industries and outside also, with some pharmaceuticals industries and some other things. This is the update till now. We are still working on it.
Vishwajit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this was, I mean, additional information from Dr. Anupam Das Talukdar, who is a part of the industry academia cell. And I would like to add one more information here, because the Department of Ecology and Environmental Science is, I mean, working with Oil India Limited, and we are trying to develop a mechanism by which we can extract oil from the dead oil wells. And you all might be knowing that from the oil wells, up to 20% of the oil reservoirs are extracted, and then these are declared as abandoned, because the rest of the 20% is very difficult to extract. So Assam University, in collaboration with Oil India Limited, we are trying to develop some sort of mechanism. It's like enhanced microbial sort of technique, by which that will help us to improve to or extract the oil from the dead oil wells. So this is one of the example that we are having sort of industry academia collaboration in the institute. I mean, in Assam University.
Okay. ठीक है सर. नहीं मैं सर वो तो है सर. I never said that is not there. I said that it has to be strengthened enough, sir.
Yes, obviously. We need to strengthen it.
मतलब सर
Manifold.
sir very yes sir. Wait sir. In true sense, sir, once the academics gets very much close to industry, then we will get to know how the industry works. उस हिसाब से practical knowledge मिल सकता है. तो आजकल के क्या होता है, हम लोग जब निकले हैं, we get to understand कि जो बुक्स पढ़ाया जाता है वो काफी पुराने मतलब वो कोर्स तो चेंज होता नहीं है साथों साथ, मगर इंडस्ट्री चेंज हो जाता है हर मिनट में। तो वही फायदा हो सकता है सर, अगर हो सकता है तो। दैट वाज माय पॉइंट सर।
Yeah, Biswajit, can I just make a quick point to what you have said?
Yes sir, yes, sure.
Yes,
Sir,
yes.
sure.
Just a small example. See how things have changed, because how things will change in the region in Barak Valley will also have a bearing on the how things will change in the campus. Well, just to give you an example, few years back, 4-5 years back, the only flight from Calcutta was at 5 o'clock in the morning, or some odd hours like that. Okay, 5:30, I think 5:30 or
Yes sir, yes sir.
5:45, and only one flight used to come. And now we have some good hour flight like 10:30, 11. I mean, these are comfortable timings for people to come and take a flight from Calcutta to Assam University. They can get their work done and fly back next early morning. I mean, there are options now. And another problem we had till recently was the communication problem from even Guwahati. You know, there were bus services and railway and all these things. Now lot of things have improved. This communication have improved to such an extent that people do not even think twice about visiting Silchar anymore, particularly people from the corporate sector. Earlier they used to create problems ki no 5:30 baje nahi jayenge, so let us have this interview in Guwahati only, so we can call these people from the MBA department to come to Guwahati and attend a interview. Now at least this is possible because of the changes in the transport, communication, telecommunication, and things like that. So eventually I think all these improvements in the way the region is getting connected more and more, it will also manifest itself in the way our university will also get connected to the world. I mean, if because of our remoteness in the location, if we cannot go out to the world will come to us in terms of technology and new innovation, and this how COVID has introduced us to this online modes of communication. These are new opportunities for us to exploit and harness, and it will give us benefits. I firmly believe in this kind of the role of technology that institutions can exploit to their benefit, particularly those located in remote areas.
Yes sir, yes, 100% agreed sir. So university has a much bigger role to play sir in the development of the society. So that
Absolutely,
was
yeah.
the yes sir. Okay, sir. Sir.
And one fundamental thing is it is the result of a long years of struggle of the people of the region that has to be reiterated by somebody on the day of the on the day of the event. Somebody needs to tell the significance, the relevance of our university. It is not just an educational institution, it is some sort of an identity for the people of this particular place. So that needs to be highlighted by somebody among one of the alumni members.
Sure.
Alfred sir, thank you.
Yes,
and
yes.
I mean, there may be additional queries and suggestions, so that we may share in the group and we'll try to address. And I mean, with the permission of all the committee members and the alumni, can we come to end of this online meeting?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So may I request Aditi madam for any concluding remarks on behalf of the committee?
Okay, I'll just share my observation, whatever I have heard so far, and all the points, whatever you said, Alfari sir said, and other alumni members, whatever they said, all are well taken, very nicely explained. Just my observation, and I want to share with all of you that in our university, already Alfari sir has mentioned, yet I am repeating the same thing once again. We have apart from 39 departments, we have remedial coaching center, we have placement cell, we have equal opportunity cell, and we have center for human development and industrial academia cell. So all these centers are functioning well. And through these centers, we are trying our best to give best exposure to our students. I am a student of social work department. I was a student of social work department, and I would like to introduce myself that I did my master's in 2007, then PhD in 2012. Then I joined my department in 2013 in the capacity of assistant professor. And at that time, during our tenure, when I was student, still I remember the day that seminar क्या होता है, international conference क्या होता है, 2005, 2002, I have taken my admission in social work. कुछ भी पता नहीं था. And just after masters, when I went to Delhi to get through or looking for job and all, at that time I have seen a different world. What is this? What I have seen in my university and what is this here in Delhi? So at least now at this moment, I can confidently say at least our students right at this age, right at this moment, I can well say that कोई भी student अगर बाहर जाता है ऐसा नहीं बोलेगा because उसको इतना exposure दिया जाता है. At least, yes, that's equally true that we cannot give placement. This is my own personal opinion. We cannot give placement to each one of the student. सबको placement दिया जाएगा, it is not possible because in my department it is 5 years integrated course, more than 250 students we have. So 250 students को हम placement देंगे, sometimes it becomes difficult. And many a times when we organize alumni meet, our alumni also put similar kind of questions for us, that what department is doing with regards to or with respect to placement. So then we tell the same thing. It is not possible on our part to give placement to all the 250 students. Therefore, what we do that we introduce innovative practices. We introduce innovative programs like employability skills. Employability skills, what are the skills which is required to get employed in the market or to get employed by any government organization, NGOs, corporate sectors. And how this GNGO partnership or public-private partnership, what kind of qualities they're looking for, what kind of skills they're looking for, giving much emphasis on these aspects. We're introducing programs on employability skills. And we are emphasizing mostly on skill development. We have been introducing, even I personally have organized many programs on skill development. And if you see the feedback, overwhelming responses we have received. And Alfred sir has said, seeing, this feedback has motivated us to introduce civil services programs or coaching for the students. Many of the students, even from Assam University, I just recently came to know that they are preparing for civil services examination and thus requested through their feedback that they will be glad if university organize any sort of program in this kind. Just to satisfy the interest or need of our students, we have taken the initiative, and our Honorable Vice Chancellor sir was kind enough to approve the proposal then and there when I went to him to get his approval. So we have introduced this program also to cater the academic needs of the students of this valley. And in this program, we have invited the students of Assam University at the same time its constituent affiliated colleges. So just yesterday, we have inaugurated the program. It will continue for long 2 months. And in the inaugural session, we have got our former Deputy Commissioner, Dr. Lakshmanan, and we have got our son of the soil. All of you might be knowing Mr. Bikram Koiri, Deputy Commissioner Majuli. He is from Dwarban, and he is the first person till now जो बराकवेली से उन्होंने UPSC क्रैक किया है. And definitely Kitty Jolly madam was supposed to join us since she was out of station, so we could not. And Delhi Sandeep IS Academy faculty, UPSC faculty from this academy, they joined us. And by the grace of God, we were successful in inaugurating the program yesterday. And the program, the first class we have started today, and very positive. More than 250 responses within a week we have received. So this is how we are trying to give exposure to our students as much as possible. And so this is for all of your information. Many of the departments at the department level, they have placement cell. In my department also, social work department, we have alumni association, and at the same time we have placement cell. Every year we are coming up placement brochure, and we are inviting local organizations, because बाहर से किसी को बुलाओ तो उनको खाना पीना रहना सब कुछ बियर करना, it becomes very sometimes becomes difficult, if not impossible. So गुवाहाटी से भी किसी को बुलाओ तो बिफोर कमिंग वहीं से वो पूछते हैं आपको क्या मिलेगा, कहाँ रहने को मिलेगा, क्या खाना मिलेगा. That's it. So therefore, we encourage our students that why you are waiting for placement, since you are giving an exposure, field level, field work experience आपको मिल रहा है, better you explore this aspect. And आप उस तरीके से बनाओ ताकि खुद से आप you can sell yourself in the market. You should not knock the door of others. This is one. And we have collaboration with the UNICEF. We have been closely collaborating, working with UNICEF. We have been working with UNDP, and we have been working with National Skill Development Corporation in collaboration. So these are the organizations through which we are getting financial support, and this is how we are recruiting our own students in different capacity. So this is in brief whatever I understood, and if I summarize everything. So this is my earnest request. This is the high time, at least to pay back to our university so that we get or we can take our university at the next level. So this is the time, and all we want to do many more things. We want to do many more things, but alone we cannot do. Alone we cannot do simply. Therefore, we need your guidance. We need your cooperation. We need your support. This time also, our students, all the students of Assam University, they will be going out and they're definitely looking for job. If all of you come forward to support our students, we'll be glad enough, and we'll heartily welcome you all. Thank you. Thank you. This was all about what I wanted to say, sir.
Aditi madam, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And you
Thank
rightly
you.
said,
Very nicely explained.
yeah, we cannot do anything of our own. We need to
Yes.
come together to achieve success for the university. So with this and permission from all, let us conclude the meeting here, and we'll share our views and we'll discuss more in the group, and let us meet on 7th in the university. So thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Alfred sir. Thank you, Arun sir.